Hello, I am trying to make this video so that if you're having trouble figuring out Teams or exactly how to upload, in particular, your assignments to Teams, that I can show you how to do it from your point of view. Okay, so we're going to get going with this, and I'm just going to kind of go step by step. So hopefully if you already know some of the steps, you can just drag the little play circle forward to the part that you need. And I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but make sure that it contains all the information and I'm not glossing over anything. Okay, so here we go. Okay, when you log in the morning or afternoon, if you're a late sleeper, then you'll turn on your computer and you may see this. I don't know if yours opens. Mine opens straight up into Teams. So as soon as I boot all the way up, it opens like this. If not, my icon I have stored on my hotbar down here, but you may have yours over here. I think that's where the district put it. So you would click on it and open it. And this is what you would probably see. This is, I have myself installed as a student in Mrs. Saldate's class. So that's why this looks, it's not going to be the assignments that you see, but it's going to look similar to what you see. Okay, so I'm going to head over to one of mine so we can just see. So this is today, and I'm going to look in here and I think, excuse me, I am going to click on my assignment. Now, if I got up and all my friends made a lot of chats and that isn't showing there, and when you come in, it will come to here on, this is your student view of it. Okay, so, but let me show you what to do if I come in and all my friends have made a huge, bunch of chat things to where this pushed up, but I can't find it and I'm just out. Okay, so I come in and I go up to assignments, I click in, and it will look something like this. I'm going to let mine load in because I have a lot of the old ones. Hopefully, if you are getting your work done, you'll only kind of see what is available for today. So for me, I have to really make sure that I'm on Thursday, and today's 23rd. I'm looking down there. Yes, it is the 23rd. So I want to open this one. And I'm going to go to the student view, and this is what you will see. And now I look at this and I see these two are links. So I'm going to just show you about the student prompt here. I mean the Wonder prompt, so you can see what's happening with that. And so I first open this up and it's going to read to me from the chapter that we are on today in Wonder. And if I want to read along and it looks small to me, obviously I can go full
Genetics
screen.
101. Both sides of Dad's
like
family were Jews from Russia and Poland. Papa's grandparents fled the...
I'm going to go ahead and pause that. So you would watch this whole thing, and you can see it's only 7 minutes long. It's not really long. And now I'm ready to do my prompt. So I'm going to go back to Teams, and I'm going to look at the prompt here. Now, I can do one of two ways. I can open it this way and just look at the prompt. And it does tell you right here, just write the question in your Wonder book. That's the blue book with Augie's face on the front. And just turn to the next open page. Write down what it says in red here, and then write your response. The other way I can do it is I can go to this, they call this an ellipses, these 3 dots. I'm going to go down to, I want to download it. I can't do that from here. So I'm going to close this and I'm going to open it from here, and I'm going to say open it in Word, or I can say download it. Let's see if I open it in Word. Hopefully it will do what I expect it to do. If not, then I'll show you. You can also download it, but hopefully this is an easier way. Okay, I had to pause it there for a minute because our servers are running slow this morning, and I didn't want you to have to wait through the swirling dots that make us wait. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here, I'm gonna click, and then I don't have to rewrite the prompt because I'm doing it on this one. So I'm going to start with, I think, whoops, because I did ask you your opinion. What do you think? I think that via, whoops, via, and then you would just keep writing. When you're done, then you would hit the save button right here, okay? And then that would save it. Or you can say, probably the safest way is to go File, just like we do in class, save a copy, and then I'm going to make sure by clicking more options that it goes to my desktop, so later on I'm like, where'd it go? You know, I will know it's on my desktop, so I will save it there. Now I'm not going to do that right now because I am in the whole class's version of it. If I save it, it's going to kind of mess things up for the rest of the class. They're all going to see what I wrote. Okay, so I'll stop there, but that's what you do. You would save it there. Yikes, I keep trying to click that off. Okay, so now I have saved it, and I'm going to go ahead and close this version of it. Okay, so if I did that, and let's see, I'm going to open this and make sure that it didn't save. Oh, it does have that there. Okay, so I'm going to leave it because then that will give you guys a good idea what to do. So I will leave that like that. And if I did save it on my desktop, let's see. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to come back here and we are going to go ahead and save this on the desktop. I'm going to save a copy. I'm going to go here and say more options. And I am going to make sure I get my name on this. It makes it easier for me to find, and also then I know I'm saving it for. In fact, I'm going to go here, desktop, and then I'm going to put my name at the beginning there. This is my first name. Okay, so I'm going to put it there so that when my teacher looks at it, they'll see it. I've saved it to the desktop, and I'm done now. Okay, now I will close this, and I can look over here on my desktop. Janine, Wonder Prompt. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to upload it to my assignment here because this is the class assignment that I as a teacher set up. I can't do it there, but I will go to Mrs. Saldate's class and I will show you now exactly how to do it because I'm afraid, like, we went so fast the other day and I should have recorded it and I didn't, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to open the reading. Sorry, we have the street cleaner going by and the guy across the street is making all kinds of noise also. Okay, so now I'm in my language arts assignment. I'm going to add this word to it. And then remember, upload from this device. When we look here, yours is going to have something different here, but yours is going to have all this here. When I want it from my desktop, I have to go to upload from this device. And then I'm going to look on my desktop. And now I just have to look for the thing that has my name, right? Oh, there it is, Janine. I'll open it. It takes a second for it to upload. And now I'm done. Just like that. And I can see right here, I uploaded it. See that? So now I know it's there. Yay. I don't have to worry about anything. Okay? So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again with the picture because I think I kind of messed it up yesterday. It got kind of confusing. I'm going to pause it for a second. Well, no, I'm not going to pause it. I'm going to go straight to, I've written something out in a notebook here. This is on a spiral notebook because I had to give my Wonder notebook to Nathan, not Nathan, but William, because he lost it. So you will write it in your book, or you can write it on binder paper and glue it in your book, however you want to do it. If you don't have your book, just write it on binder paper like I have. All right, so I am going to go to camera. going to the search right here. I'm going to start typing in C-A-M-E-R-A. And there's the camera app. And this time I'm making sure it's on camera, and it is on camera. You can see my curtains there, but I'm going to pick it up, and I have my work for the day here. You want it to be in a well-lit room, I'll tell you that, because sometimes I have a hard time reading them if they're not. So now I'm got it right in my picture frame, and whoops, I'm going to do it one more time. I got my pen in the way. Okay, so now I have that, and I'm going to get my picture, and I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to point my cursor at my desktop, and you can I right click to get let's see, a paste. Okay, now let me see if I do it with my finger. If I push down with my finger, it's not giving me a paste option. Okay, so if you were doing it with your, if you don't have a mouse and you're doing it with this, then you're gonna right click on the mouse pad that's on your keyboard anyways. Okay, so I'm going to right click, paste, and there it is. I can see it. I want to open it just to make sure that's what it is. There it is. Yay. All right, I'm going to close it, and again I'm going to look here to add work. I'm going to upload from this device back to my desktop, and I can see this is it right here. I didn't rename it, but I can see that it's there. So just make sure that if you, when you're done, and I'll show you how to do that in a second, that you throw it in the trash, the recycle bin. You can always go get it out, but if you have a bunch of them named when blah blah blah, you're gonna have a hard time finding which one it is. Okay, so I'm clicking on it. I'm gonna open it. And I'm done. So now this is a different way to turn in this exact same one. So now I have them connected. Now I can turn it in. Okay, yay, it turned in. All right, so look right here. Those are connected. You can see that I put Janine. I have this one, looks like a picture. I know that it's on there now. Okay, make sure that you see it's on there before you leave. And because you keep turning in, and I don't know if you might be forgetting that you have to attach it. You know you've done the work, so you just go on. Okay, so that's how you do that. The same way with the math assignments. So let's go back to here to 5th grade. If I'm looking at the math assignment and I've done it in my book, then I still need to make sure, I'm going to go to your student view here. I need to take pictures of 765, 766, and 767. Okay, if you can lay them out side by side like the way they are in your book. So let me give you an example. I'm going to turn to these pages. They're obviously not going to be done in my book, but I'm going to show you what they look like. Okay, so I'm turning to page 765. I'll pause while I do that. Okay, so we are on page 765. I'm going to go back to my camera. C-A-M. Now that I've searched for it, I don't have to do as much to get to it. And I'm going to go back to camera there. And here it is. I can go this way or I can go this way. Sorry, I got my finger over the lens. See, I can go just like that. Hold it as still as possible. Take it. There's my work. So it's just like doing it in class. And again, let's do this one more time just to get the hang of it. I will click the ellipses, copy. I'm going to shrink this so I can't see it anymore. I'm going to right click right here, paste, and I can rename it here to make it easy for me. So say it's for you. There. Now I would go back and attach it that way. So I'm going to go to Mrs.Days again. And I'm going to undo my turn in here. And I'm going to add work. Okay, so if you actually accidentally turn in, that's what you can do. Upload from this device. Going to go to the desktop. And this time I can look for my name again. And we're done. Okay, so I got it on there like I wanted since I forgot to attach it. Now I'm going back and turning it in. Yay, it's turned in. Okay, so that's what we need to do is make sure, open up your assignment, make sure under my work that you have this attached here. If you don't, then you know that you're not going to have anything. And look, see, like these right here are things that, like this right here was the original prompt for something for 4th grade. So when I open it, it's going to be blank because I didn't write in that one, right? I didn't write in that one. So I have to make sure that my version of it is connected, okay? So I would go in and just double check, do I have my work that I actually completed attached? Okay, so hopefully this will help you out. And feel free to scroll through anytime you want. You don't have to listen to every word I say. You can drag a button forward. And let me just show you what that looks like. Okay, so here's a lesson video. And I'm going to, this is, hopefully you don't do this on the story, but like if you're using a video that tells you information, this is what you can do. So I'm going to wait for it to start.
Chapter 3.
All right.
Rushing
so,
West.
Oh yeah, I already heard this part. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to try to drag it forward a little bit.
To stay safe,
See?
travelers form groups.
Like that.
Hard drive got full.
Okay,
and
so I don't have to listen to the whole thing. The other thing you can do is scroll through the text over here till it's talking about what you think you want to hear. Okay, and oh, one more thing I was going to show you, and I will shut this. And I will go back to here. At the top of this, I'm going to go ahead and make mine full screen so it shows a little more. You can see it has these different categories. One of them is assignments, and I'm not sure if how yours says grades or whatever, but over here when I click down, it has Reflex Math, Class Dojo. This is mostly for mom. If she wants to check, she's helping you out, she wants to check if there was any announcements, she can go here. And then there's student tutorials for learning. I made these for you. So these are mostly all things that you can look at that are on my channel. Okay, that's going too slow. So I noticed that it's going slow. I can also open it in the internet. Okay, if that happens to be, like right here, look how slow this is. It doesn't load. I can hit the ellipses. Hopefully, maybe it's stuck. Of course it is. Okay, let's try Class Dojo. Okay, if your site isn't loading correctly, click here. Okay, so now it tells me I can go to the site. So I'm going to go to the site. That would be Class Dojo. But the other one I wanted to show you was the student tutorials that I made up here. And it's not wanting to load. I'm going to pause it while it's doing that so you don't have to wait. Okay, so if your site isn't loading correctly, click here. That's what I'm going to do. Here, go to the site. So it's going to it's going to bring me out to Edge so that I can go there. And here's student tutorials. This is by me. Okay, so I can look how to turn in assignments in Teams, how students can access Microsoft Teams, how to download a document and save it, how to upload video to stream. These are all things that I've made for you, that Teams etiquette, whatever you want to say, how you're supposed to act when you're on Teams. Okay, those are all right here for you. Okay, And I'll probably upload this one there too when I'm done. Okay, so that's everything hopefully that you need to know. And of course, if you need to talk to me, you can use the call like we did yesterday. And then if you don't know, I don't know if they posted on your, this is like, see how you're right here. I don't know if you have it saved for you with mine there, but if not, you can just say make a call and start typing. Okay, and I will, oh look, there's another Janine in our thing here. Or you can type my last name. And as you can see, that's my son, those are my two granddaughters, you know, and it's not bringing me up because I'm myself. So it's not going to give myself as a suggestion, but then you would pick Janine, right? Don't pick Jeremy, don't pick Alexandria or Caitlin. Those are not me. All right, so, and then once you did that, like if I pick Jeremy, then I can call him, okay? So, or you can search for me here, like that. Here's the calendar. This morning we are having a morning meeting, and we're doing a Kahoot, so you can come on and play there. And then back to your assignments here. If you want to send me a message, you would come here and then click this little chat button, and you can just say, you know, Mrs. Haxton, I need help. And I'm pretty good about answering. The only time I'm not answering is either sometimes I have the video meetings, and sometimes if I'm recording, like I'm recording right now, a lesson, then I have it set where it doesn't pop up in front, and so then I check back when I can, because obviously we want to be able to do, I want to go through the lesson without a bunch of stops. All right, so anyways, let me know if you need more help, and I'm crossing my fingers that this works for you. All right, have a great day.